Hosted in conjunction with Chris Media, the CEO interview series allows investors to hear directly from the CEOs leading the companies featured on Wholesale Investor. Enjoy the interview and reach out via the details in the description.
Hi, and welcome to another CEO interview episode. Today, I'm joined by Warren Hogan, Economic Advisor at Halo Property. Thank you for joining me, Warren.
Thanks for having me.
Brilliant. Now, Warren, just to start this interview off, can you give us a high-level overview of Halo Property and the value that you bring to the market?
Yeah, well, Hello Property is a software package that presents investors with a lot of detailed information about residential property across Australia, from the various highest level influences of the economy right down to suburb level information about transactions and various other factors that influence the property market.
Now let us break this down a little bit. So can you tell us firstly, like when the business was founded, like what was the main idea behind it? So what was the problem that, the team was looking to solve?
The property markets obviously has a huge amount of analysis and a lot of different participants looking to make assessments and give advice. But what was lacking was what I call an end-to-end analytics product that would give retail property investors the sort of information that wholesale institutional investors use in equity and bond markets. And that is a clear macroeconomic framework all the way through to detailed information about what's going on at the suburb level for property. And we will progress this further down to individual properties over time. And it's that end-to-end, which is important because many property research products only provide insight into the transaction side or what's happening in the market without the economic side, or alternatively, they provide the economic sort of view and outlook, but don't actually get into the nitty-gritty of what's happening in the market. So this captures both. And then I think the other feature is that this isn't a one-off report. This is a journey, as any investment story is. And it's all about engaging with our clients and providing ongoing updates about developments in the market to ultimately assist in their market timing. When to get into the market is all important in property because unlike financial markets, the transactions costs are high, the turnover is low, and the cost of making an error in terms of your entry level is very hard to reverse, unlike in equities or bonds. So we're really bringing that wholesale professional investor mindset to the retail residential property market here in Australia.
Amazing. Sounds brilliant. Now, it was important for us to understand the why behind your venture and which, you've done it in a great way and we've understood that. Now, another question that might be, in the minds of the audience is something related to the success of your venture so far as well. So can you actually tell us about how's the market response been like, since founding this venture, how is the market responding to your product so far?
Yeah, well, the initial feedback from actual and potential customers has been fantastic. I've been presenting and analysing on the Australian economy for 25 years, but then to draw on all of that knowledge and skill and my current views on the economy and then essentially create property strategy and an outlook for where the market is going has been really well received. And of course, then you take that sort of macro property strategy, if you will, and then you can start digging into where the best and most value lies in the market, whether it be in parts of Sydney, whether it's houses, apartments, Western Australia, regional Queensland. And I think that has really been well received. And of course, this is a product aimed at investors who are keen and on getting involved in the investment process, investment decision. We assist them in making the best decisions they can.
Amazing. Sounds great. Now, can you talk to us about what are the other alternatives, that might be available in the market and basically the unique selling point with Halo Property?
Yeah, well, the market opportunity is really this end-to-end analytical view. There's a lot of research done on property. There's lots of different approaches, but we're really trying to integrate everything from that overall economic view, the view and the outlook for interest rates, through to what that means at a regional level, and then of course providing very, very sound and timely data on what is happening on the ground in terms of transactions in the market at the suburb level. And I think that's where this is unique. It's that end-to-end, and of course bringing my experience in economic forecasting and analysis here in Australia to the property market. I was a bond strategist for many years when I was younger, which was all about taking an economic view and applying it to interest rates. This is about taking an economic view and applying it to property. And I think that is something that is missing in our market, particularly from someone with the background we have here, people with the background we have here at Halo in institutional financial markets.
Makes sense. Now let us talk about the fundamentals of the business. So whereby like your team. So can you give us a high level overview of your team members and the skills that they bring to the table?
Halo Property is essentially a new product coming from Halo Technologies, which has an existing global equities platform and existing developer suite, existing research suite of staff, and of course the management oversight of all of that. I've come in to work with the existing team to develop this property product, and we're really drawing on all the learnings and knowledge and of course capability from a software point of view and a technology point of view that Halo Technologies has developed over many, many years. So we're bringing to the market a very experienced team that's been operating in global equity markets, a very competitive market, into the Australian residential property market.
Brilliant. Now, as a parting question, Warren, it would be great if you could tell our audience members what should they be excited to see with Halo Property over the next 6 to 12 months?
Well, this is going to be a journey of constant development. So our initial phase one, which we're taking to market, essentially has, as I said, the suburb level data all the way through to my economic forecast, interest rate forecast, and hence a set of projections for property markets right across Australia. And we will be updating customers on our views every month. We'll be resetting those forecasts every 3 months. And of course, the underlying data that sits there around every suburb in Australia, 12,000 odd suburbs, is updated every month. So they can straight away be in there analysing and assessing the market. And of course, we will look to develop that. We will look to enhance the analytics at the suburb level. We'll look to advance the understanding of conditions in individual markets from a more macro level, whether that's what's happening in Tasmania or in regional Queensland or in inner city houses in Sydney. So we're going to continue to build out our knowledge base and share that with our customers. And of course, most importantly, we are simply going on a journey with the marketplace and with our customers, and we are going to be constantly making sure that our views and our analytics are up to date. And if anything major happens in the economy or the market, we will be putting that into our customer base and putting context on that for our customers.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining me for this interview, Warren, and there is plenty to look forward to. For anyone who would like to get in touch with the team at Halo Property, please see the details at the side of the screen or in the description. I want to wish you all the luck with your venture going forward, Warren.
Thank you very much, and thanks for having me today.
Thank you.